No. They again, if I'm honest, I just thought that Tigers. I've got to tip my hat to them. I thought they out enthused us, out energised us, and come here with playing at home with a real attitude to get a job done tonight. And we just I thought for the first probably half an hour or so, I thought it was a real arm wrestle, and but we just let it get away from us. We were our own worst enemy. I think we had something like 61% completion. So I think we completed 21 sets or something, and they completed 36, and nearly double. So it's tough to win a footy game like that.
Much emphasis on defending Robbie on the line, just the smart football.
Oh, I mean, I thought we'd been watching all week, and obviously we had Bully playing as Robbie during the week, and because Nate was okay then, and so what I'm saying, I thought he was great last week, Robbie. I thought he was fantastic tonight. But again, I think we sort of made it easy for him. We gifted them field position and just weren't prepared to get ourselves dirty enough. I thought there were parts where we tried in the first half, but we I think some of us thought it was going to be a easier night than what they anticipated.
Can you put any correlation, mate, between the way you went in the first week and thinking it's going to be easier tonight?
Yeah, I don't know if there was a when you talk about correlation, I thought we it was a big week for the footy club last week, and as I said after that game for a number of reasons, and so the lesson for this footy team is that the NRL it's every week, as we all know. You just got to turn up ready, regardless of who the opponent, what round it is, and where they are on the table. It doesn't matter, And I just thought possibly there was some individuals tonight who were still on the cloud that they finished off with last week, but it was a good lesson for them.
Can I ask your thoughts as a coach when Farah does that blindside play to score a try? They allow virtually a mirror thing to happen again.
Yeah, it was disappointing, and I reckon that's the second one. Sol was down on the ground, but again, it's that's a real improvement area for David. I reckon, and he knows that, and but again, I think it was a bit like a pool of quicksand tonight. We were trying to get out of it, but we just kept sucking us back under. So as I said, a lot of that comes back down to we allowed them field position just through our error, and so it's it was disappointing given the performance last week, but I've got to give credit to the Tigers. I thought they were well coached tonight.
So it's been a big week next week as well, Steve. Obviously in Christchurch against Melbourne, how important is that to bounce back, especially?
Yeah, I mean it's just really important that I think we addressed it in the sheds there with the lads in the sense that they recognise that we weren't our attitudes weren't quite right tonight, and whether that was half a dozen, 8, 10 of them in this competition, everyone needs to be on song, and going into this week, it is a big week for the footy club, and recognising it's a big week for our opposition too. So it's I know they'll be raring to get their season off to a start, and so it's a good challenge for us.
Manly's going to go over there a few days early and spend some time in the community. What sort of impact do you think they'll have given the situation they've been during the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, well, you know, I reckon if the last week's anything to go by, you know, it's been a pretty sombering week back home, and you know, obviously for obvious reasons, but it's been wonderful to see the country and all communities rally behind what has happened, the tragedy that's happened, and so I get a sense that Manly will. Obviously they'll see that firsthand, this week, and so again, our focus is making sure that we prepare correctly for for a good performance next Saturday. Yeah, I mean, it come about in circumstances. Young Nate tweaked his calf at training yesterday, so. And Isaac just finished, training with the reserve grade, so we had to, pull him in quickly. So, but I think, he hasn't had a run this year. This is his first run, so I think that'll do him the world of good for next week. Thanks, guys.